Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe. It means a lot to me. But let's get right into it. James Washington is the topic of discussion today. A lot of rumors floating around now that the Minnesota Vikings have inquired about what it would take to trade for James Washington. And it's something that he spoke about today in his press conference. People were asking him, did you say something to the team? And of course, he said it was a private conversation, which kind of leads me to think that, the conversation did happen. He did speak up and say, hey, I need more playing time. If I recall right, I don't know if anybody else who watches this video saw the same thing, but I don't remember seeing him at all in that Eagles game. And I thought when Joe Schubert was being traded, I thought James Washington was going to be a piece in that trade. Obviously not. But here's the thing. I love James Washington. I think he could be a big-time player, and it sucks because this is obviously a contract year for him. Juju might not be here next year, so it's a tough spot for the Steelers right now. Like I said, the Vikings are interested. What would it take? I think, James Washington has a great big play making ability. I think he could be a great wide receiver on his team, especially in an explosive offense. As long as the things get going, I think he could be a great wide receiver. I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. But again, what would the Vikings, give up for him? Obviously, we drafted him in the third round a couple seasons ago. I would hope to get something back for him. People know that he is capable of becoming a pretty solid wide receiver in this league. I mean, I don't think he would ever be a number one, but I think he would be a pretty damn good number two. Obviously, there's just a lot of wide receivers and a lot of, offensive talent that he kind of gets brushed to the side. I mean, you have Juju, Deontay, Claypool, Eric Ebron, and now Najee Harris that are going to be five guys that are going to be probably looked at before James Washington in any kind of play. So being the sixth option in Pittsburgh right now, it's just really not a good spot for him. So I understand his frustration and his play on the field. But, again, I mean, if the price is right, I don't see why it would be a big issue trading away James Washington. I like the guy a lot, but and he's Rudolph's classmate, so it might help in the future if Rudolph is there. But I kind of think that we're gonna start withering away from Mason Rudolph now from preseason, considering he hasn't really done shit. But that's my 2 cents on James Washington. Again, Vikings are considered a team to be interested in him. I really do hope that he stays in Pittsburgh, but we'll see. I mean, now is the time for him to step up. With Chase Claypool hurt right now is the time to step up. Prove to this organization, I could be a number two, I could be a number three here. Don't get rid of me. I want to be here. I want to be here to play. Again, this is the time to step up. And I think he will. I really do think he will. So, as always, like, comment, and subscribe, and here we go, Steelers.